I'm Beyonce of the group. My name is Aba Nabosia, but I go by AB. I am from Orlando, Florida in the U.S. And I've been in Shanghai since 2019.
How was your lockdown?
Oh, it was great. It's marvelous. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. No, it's really shitty. Mentally, I have been not okay. I decided I'm going to leave Shanghai due to this lockdown because I just feel like I never know when it's gonna happen again, and I don't want to experience this again. I came to Shanghai to, fall back in love with teaching, travel the world, and I fell in love with teaching again, but I have not been able to travel the world. Only in 2019 I was able to travel this side of the country, or side of the world. Yeah.
What happened in lockdown? What did you do?
What did I do? I slept a lot. I watched a lot of TV. I took some pictures. For about the first couple of weeks after that, I just got into this cycle of sadness. So working, sleeping every single day. It's been a struggle in the beginning. It was a struggle in the beginning because of the food shortage. Our compound was not receiving any food from the government. On the 7th of April, I decided to go outside, and they called the police on me. And I was trying to do a mini protest. Didn't work, but it's been really hard. It's been really hard. I would not wish this on my worst enemy because mentally, it's taxing. Yeah, but right now we're having a good time because we're finally seeing our friends after 57 days. But just being lied to, told that this is going to only last for 4 days, and 52 days later, we're still in lockdown. Nothing's really open. We just got in trouble for using the bathroom outside on the way here. But that's lockdown for us. That's lockdown for us.
Tell me, you said they called the police on you. Like, what happened?
So I decided that day, it had been a week in lockdown after they told us 4 days. So I decided to go outside because I wanted some sun and just get some fresh air. So I went outside my building. I'm in a service apartment. So I'm right outside sitting down, and they came out. The first person came out and told me to go inside. I told them no. Second person came out, I told them no. Said they'll call the cops. I said I don't care. Then this nice little lady who also works there, she was pleading and begging with me for about 12 minutes to go back inside. And I also told her no. I was translating with my phone, telling them I wasn't going to go back inside because I've been tested at this point 6-7 times. We don't have COVID. You don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. Why can't I sit right here in front of this building? So eventually the cops came. They yelled at me for my passport. I still sat there. They pulled out their hazmat and some zip ties. So I decided to go back in because I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't know what was going to happen next. So I did go back inside. They yelled at me as I was going inside. I recorded all of it. It's on my Instagram. But that was an experience. But since then, I've just been leaving my compound because at this point, I don't have COVID. Like, let us out. Like, please let us free.
But nothing later happened to you?
No. They came, the lady at the apartment who was pleading with me to go back in, she ended up bringing me some vegetables and things like that. But at that time, I didn't have any protein. So I was really upset, and I was angry. I wanted to. I'm not gonna say what I wanted to do, but I wanted to destroy some food.
I think a lot of people did.
Yeah. It's like when you're from America, you're used to freedom and not being told what to do. It's hard to deal with this. I know they say Americans are entitled and we are spoiled, but yeah, it's like.
Tell me one thing. What's freedom?
Freedom. Kind of do what you want, say what you want to say. I feel like I love the aspect that Chinese people have. They love their culture. They're united. I do love that aspect, but at the same time, they're scared to say how they really feel. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it's bad, and we see if it's bad because they don't want to come outside their homes because they've been told by the government that Corona is all outside, and truly it's not. No one's dying. So let's out. Let us free us.
You said people lied to you?
Oh, they lied about the 4 days. Like I said, we're at 57 days right now. So I do feel lied to. I don't like being lied to. I like transparency. and trying to get help from the U.S. consulate was a bust. They basically said, we can help you, but we got to follow their rules. So what can we do? What else can you do? And they are charging $5,000 RMB to get to the airport in a taxi. Like, that's ridiculous. Flights home are ridiculous. For one way are ridiculous. I just paid $2,500 US to get home. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Shut up, baby. Beyonce won't see it.
But yeah, I just
Tell me one thing. How did you get food during the lockdown?
How do I get food? So at one point, my complex started to do these group orders. Well, I don't want to say the community group order. They were downstairs, a lobby area. Took orders, and after I asked them, so I went downstairs and I saw people ordering from McDonald's, from KFC. So I'm like, how do I get that? They're like, oh, we don't know. They're doing group orders. So I said, how do I get into these groups? And they said, oh, we don't know. So that was the same day I had went outside and did my little protest. And then after that, people from the neighborhood started to come to me, asking if I was okay, and they added me to the WeChat groups. But it took that for them to add me, for my neighbors to add me to the groups. So now I'm able to order food on Elima, Meituan, because the government, we don't get any packages in our compound.
Did you see any of the delivery drivers who were still out there? Any interactions with them, with delivery drivers?
Not really, not much. Just when they come in and out our compound. I am grateful for them, so I always tip them really big when they are, especially during April. I tip them really big because I'm like, you're out here risking your safety. At one point, we found out one of the delivery drivers tested positive, so that's when they shut down our area and the store that he had been in and out. I do feel sorry for them because they're out here trying to feed Shanghai. They're not being thanked for it. They're being yelled at, things like that. But I think they're doing an excellent job. We have to be patient with them, respect them, because they don't have to do it. If they weren't out here, how would we eat? You know what I mean? So we need to be grateful for these people who are risking their health and their safety for us.
So what are you going to do now?
I plan on going back to the U.S. on July 2nd. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I might do a sabbatical. So I was teaching in the U.S. for 10 years before I came here. So I'm able to do that, but I don't think I want to teach in the U.S. anymore after living here and seeing how easy teaching is here, less drama here. So I'm going to figure out what's next for me once I get home. Right now I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about getting back to my family and friends, getting loved on, having my freedom back somewhat. But that's basically it. I don't have any true plans yet besides traveling and seeing my friends and family at home.